Well, hey, I am going to start a kind of a series of videos on my life and codependency a little bit, and maybe even I don't know, just things going on in my life, and hopefully it can be helpful. One of the things that I've been doing in these last few years in my story is learning what I like. That might sound weird, but maybe it doesn't, and you're like me and you've struggled with always being agreeable and going along with other people. And it's not like I go along and I'm unhappy. I'm fine. But I'm learning that it's important for me in my life right now. I'm 41. I'm been divorced for over 3 years now, and so much of my identity for my 20s and most of my 30s was wrapped up in something else other than where I'm at now. Like, it wasn't just me. It's me as a father, or me as a husband, or I'm also a pastor at a church, and I did several jobs around there, and so much of my identity has been wrapped up in the roles that I've been in. And I didn't realize for the longest time that I struggled with codependency. And I read a book called Codependent No More, and I'll actually put it in the comments below, or the notes below. And that book was very good for me. One of the things that came out of that time was learning what I like. So I'm going to share some of that with you guys. Each video will be a little different. Some will be honest, and the struggles that I've had in myself, and the struggles I have with so many things. People pleasing. Didn't know I had that. I do. With being too agreeable, there's I don't know if it's toxic positivity, but it can be that. There's also the underlying anger that once I'm pushed too far, that anger can come out in very strong ways as well. And I love Jesus. I'm a Jesus follower. He is always part of my story every single day. I don't quite know how I would be where I'm at without him. So maybe that's a good place to start. Before, years ago, I did quiet times. I love Jesus, love to worship. I'm a worship leader at heart. Love people. And I would spend time with God, but it was always irregular. So, spend good time with him, but it felt like it wasn't like I was always learning. It was kind of an obligation at times, but sometimes it wasn't. And I learned, when I was back then, I don't want to say I didn't need God, because I did, and definitely needed him for so many things. But when my life fell apart a few years ago, and when I came really bare bones, like the emotion, the hard times of trying to figure out who am I, what am I doing, everything I thought that was true and real is different, or changed, or not real at all. And my reliance on Jesus became totally different. When I don't spend time with Jesus for a few days, I realize it now in different ways. I'm not centered. I can get more emotional, like not the good kind of emotions, but the kind that want to take you over. I feel bad. Like I just feel downtrodden when I don't have that fresh feeling, that fresh word, that fresh encouragement from Jesus. And so that's where I'll start this number of videos for this. Maybe that's you and you've struggled with codependency. I'd love to hear about that. I don't know how that works in the comments or messages. And so I'll start there. My reliance on Jesus completely changed, and my codependency is a part of that. The way my brain connects things and makes allowances for things. So we'll start there. This journey, these next few videos. I do other things on this channel as well, which you've probably seen. I'm not a perfectionist, so hopefully the video holds your attention. If it doesn't, that's cool too. And I guess that's it.